Woo! It's finally here! What's up, everybody? I'm a teleworker, and today we are reacting to the Superman trailer. This is the first trailer for the first movie of the new DC universe. I am interested in this movie, but I want to see what it looks like first before I'll necessarily say, like, I can't wait to see it or anything like that. I've seen some set photos, but that's pretty much it. I don't really know anything about the plot or like what's really going on with the villains. I know Lex Luthor is in it, but I don't really know how much involved is he really going to be. So this is James Gunn's first crack at his new universe. Let's see what he's got. Damn! Who the hell was he fighting? Starting dark like that is a good move. I'm not gonna lie. It's really smart, and I'll explain why later. Okay. Lois and Clark at the Daily Planet. Oh, is that his dad? Oh my god.
Crypto. Home. Take me home.
Wow, what a shot. Okay. Oh, Luthor Corp instead of LexCorp. That's cool.
Superman.
Interesting. Guy Gardner, Hawk Girl. Wow. Mr. Terrific. Wow. Holy shit. I don't even really know what to say after that. That was so much better than I expected it to be. Not that I expected it to be terrible, but like, whoa, there's way more action in this than I thought there was going to be. It's more brutal than I thought it was going to be. I said earlier at the beginning of the trailer that starting dark like that is a good move, and the reason I think it's a good move is because there is a big divide in the Superman fans over the last few years over whether Superman should be taken in a new, darker direction or whether it should be super light and cheesy like Christopher Reeve. And it seems like James Gunn is going for a balance here where he's showing, hey, we can be bright and colorful and goofy and have Crypto and all this colorful stuff and comic book stuff and all these other heroes, but there will be moments where it's going to get brutal, where it's going to get a little dark. And I think starting the trailer with Superman hitting the floor and coughing up blood is pretty dark. That was at least it was darker than I expected it to be. I know obviously it's not like Zack Snyder dark, but it shows that this movie's going to have some weight to it, that there's going to be those moments where you're not sure what's going to happen to Superman. And I think that that's good, because one of the things that lacks in a lot of Superman stories, not all of them, but in a lot, is that Superman is Superman, nothing can hurt him, he's whatever. And then they always have to try to find some weird convoluted thing to get in Superman's way to slow him down or to distract him or whatever. But it seems like in this movie, they're going to have characters that are also superpowered that can keep up with Superman. So maybe he's fighting another hero. Maybe he's fighting a villain we don't know about yet. Maybe Lex has the power armor and he's fighting him, or who knows. But it does prove that you can be brutal without losing the color, without losing the hope, without losing the comic bookness. And I think that that was really smart for James Gunn to do. Basically what he's telling everyone right now is this is the middle ground between Man of Steel and Christopher Reeve. And I think that that's really smart. David Corenswet looks great. Honestly, he really does. I really liked Henry Cavill. I was bummed out when they said they weren't going to bring him back, but I mean, this shot of him in the snow is really cool. And it looks like they're going to make his Clark actually feel really kind of dorky and different than his Superman, which I think is also a good thing. Krypto is a big surprise. That did get leaked a while back. There were some pictures of characters on the set, like playing with a dog, or like holding dog treats and things like that. And I was like, oh, like they're going to have Krypto in this movie. And I think it's cool. It's something that hasn't been done in the movies before. Unless you count like the Super Pets animated movie, but I don't count that. We've never really seen Clark and Krypto together on screen, which is really cool. I used to watch the Krypto the Super Dog cartoon. So that's kind of cool that he's in this. I don't know how big of a character he'll be, but they're clearly focusing on him. And we get a bunch of shots of Superman saving people. But what I was really surprised, though, was this little scene here, where the people are angry at Superman. They're throwing stuff at him. They're protesting him. And that's exciting to me, because one thing that everybody was worried about was that this Superman was going to try to stay as far away from anything that Zack Snyder touched ever in his movies. But I think the most interesting part about Zack Snyder's movies were that some people wouldn't accept him, and people blamed him for the people he couldn't save. And the hardest part about being a superhero is you can't save everyone. And that weight on Superman, despite having all the power in the world, there are certain people he can't save no matter how hard he tries. That is I think that's an interesting thing to explore. So seeing them keep that theme there, I guess, is really cool to me. Also, we get a little glimpse of Guy Gardner's Green Lantern, but all he does is shoot a little laser at a window, but that's kind of cool. This other team of superheroes has matching outfits, so I don't know if they're going to be the Justice Society or what the deal is with that, but I'm assuming there's going to be a plot reason or an in-universe reason for why they all have matching outfits, even though they're not usually associated that tightly in the comics. So I don't know what the hell this big monster is, but it looks cool. And seeing Superman fight a kaiju is going to be awesome. I'm assuming it's a kaiju because it looks like it has some kind of like crab shell or lobster shell or something on its arms. I don't know what the hell that is. That was in the costume reveal picture that they put out. It was in the background. I'm assuming that's going to be from whoever the main villain is. We see some stuff in the ice that I'm assuming is the Fortress of Solitude, because later we see like a robot. There's a lot of really cool stuff in this trailer, like so much. I'm not going to do a whole breakdown because there are already a ton of channels that do that, but I just wanted to talk about the stuff that was really exciting to me in the trailer. And so far, the balance of the tone is my favorite part. This could, if it's done right, be my favorite Superman movie of all time. If they are going to have the tone and the heart and the color of Christopher Reeve with the depth and intense action and brutal sequences of the DCEU, if they can find a nice middle ground of that, I think this will be my favorite Superman. As of right now, my favorite Superman is Christopher Reeve, but Henry Cavill's like very close for me. I think Henry Cavill is, in my opinion, of what I've seen, because I've seen Smallville, I've seen the cartoons, I think Henry Cavill is the best Superman we've had since Reeve, but I don't think he's better than Reeve, if that makes sense. But I have not seen the Superman and Lois TV show, but I do have friends that keep telling me to watch it because supposedly that is also a really, really good adaptation of Superman. I will probably check that out at some point. But yeah, this looks way, way better than I thought it was going to. It really does. I'm actually super excited for this now. I'm assuming they'll drop their first like real trailer in like 2 or 3 months and then really ramp up the marketing campaign. I think this was just to give people a little taste of DC is really starting next year. Like, this is it. We're back. And as somebody who is a really big DC fan, I think that this movie looks really promising. It looks like a good start. If this is going to go in a more true to the comics direction, I actually probably would prefer that. So we'll see. We'll see how it works out. I'm assuming if this movie does well, they're going to move forward with all the other projects like Batman and things like that. So hopefully this does well. If it's good, I'll probably see it more than once. I'm not going to lie. I am one of those people. When Shang-Chi came out, I liked it so much I saw it twice in the same day and then went back a third time like a week later. So if this movie is as good as it looks, I will probably see it more than once in the theater and then buy it on digital when it comes out. But yeah, so far, so good. Good job, James Gunn. I'm very impressed. Comment down below what you guys thought of the trailer. Be sure to like the video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Check out my gaming channel if you guys want to see my main channel. I upload there. I'm trying to upload like twice a week. And I've been on a streak for a couple weeks now. I got another video coming out tomorrow. So go check that channel out. I'm playing Indiana Jones on there. And a couple other games, Marvel Rivals, things like that. So if you guys are interested in gaming content, go check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later.
Apart, but I'm way too alive. I got all of my love that I live with. Just know that I do it for you. When I'm losing myself through it all, even though I'm a miss it, you hate what I'm showing. When I'm acting different, a part of me's losing the trust. I get distant. So who am I? The judge of your life, I'm crucified. Above all the morals I set a life. You think that I got it, but you ain't mine.